Warm hands, but there's something cold in the way you are. The things you said had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point? Never call me, and then I see you on the street. Said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out, that you leave me with this rush. Why am I so curious?
Hey guys, and welcome back. So glad you're here, whether you're new, whether you've been here from the very beginning. I appreciate it. I really do. So you guys know we have this cat wall going on in our dining room, and it drives me crazy. It just doesn't look good. And they actually don't use it as much because this basket in the corner, when I put it back up, I didn't secure it too well on the back, so it dumped Grady out of it, and he wasn't hurt or anything, so don't worry about that. But they are kind of skittish of it now, so they'll use this little moon basket, the little moon-shaped cat bed, and they'll use the little perches on the bottom, but they don't climb up. So I figured it would be a good time to take those down and get rid of that basket. I wanted to keep the ones on the bottom because they do use those and enjoy those, so it still gives them a place to play and climb and stuff like that, but you really can't see it as much because of the table. So from like the table height up, it's just a wall, and I still need to sand this wall down and paint it, put a fresh coat of paint on it. Alden was taking these down for me. He was actually putting a ceiling fan up. I was cutting some vinyl for Heather a shirt, and he tripped like the breakers, like he was trying to cut the ceiling fan off the power to it. So he tripped the breaker in the dining room, and my Cricut stopped, so had to start it over, and then I unplugged it. So you guys probably seen me in the very beginning unplug that and like hold my face like, what am I doing? This is the second time now. So yeah, anyway, that was just a whole ordeal. I've been using my Cricut a lot downstairs because upstairs is a total train wreck. Kennedy is not organized, and I'm sure she gets it from me, but she has things everywhere, and every time I go up there to that table, she has that mirror propped up on the table, makeup and hair stuff everywhere, and I just don't have room. So I've been using that downstairs in the dining room and just putting that on that little white shelf to the right, and that's worked out pretty good. Kennedy's moving back in 2 days, so I'll put my Cricut back up there and get things organized again. But I'm just filling holes from where we've had a million things hanging up on these walls, and I'm going to sand all that down in just a little bit, and then I'm going to paint. I picked a paint color that actually has some color to it. You guys know I love my blacks, grays, and whites, but I picked this color, and I actually wish I would have went a shade or two lighter. But it's always darker once you get it on your wall than you think it's going to be. I'm just not a fan. My mom came in, she was like, green, like Oyster Bay green would look so pretty on that wall. And I'm like, no, I don't like green. And I'm not going to put it up because it's popular right now if I don't like it. And I'm just not a fan of green. I think green looks good on nature, and that's about it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think about the color, because I'm probably going to be painting it. I'm trying to give it a few weeks to grow on me, but I'm not loving it.
You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. Perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Alden fusses at me a lot because I don't use a drop cloth. Usually I'm pretty neat with paint as far as not dripping it on the floor or anything like that, but looking back at that, I was pretty brave to just do that on my kitchen table. Should have used a drop cloth, but I was trimming out around the window and the ceiling, the edges, all that. And then I get the paint roller out and I start rolling. And when I stepped down off the chair, I stepped into my paint bucket and spilled paint everywhere. So you'll kind of be able to tell I didn't really show it and film it. It was a mess and I was aggravated, but I probably should start using drop cloths. I definitely would if it was someone else's house, but I just don't take the time to do it. I really should start making a point to use those drop cloths.
I mess it up. You're stronger than the others think, and who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
My favorite part about painting is trimming out. It's so relaxing to me. I love to trim. Sometimes I have a really steady hand and I can do it really well. And then there's some days that I just need to put the paintbrush down because I'm going to make a mess. But I do enjoy trimming everything out. I need to replace the vent in the dining room. If you guys noticed, it's just kind of old and rusty and dirty looking. I bought a vent for it, but it was too small, so I need to get one that's a little bit longer. But vents make such a big difference. We replaced the one in the kitchen and in the laundry room, and it makes a huge difference when you have a neat, clean, pretty vent versus an old one. And I know those can get kind of old and ran down easily, but I do need to replace that. I hate to roll paint. I would rather just use a paintbrush all over the wall, but it leaves those ugly paintbrush lines. We painted our tray ceiling up above me. We painted that the Mega Grage, the same color as our walls in the living room. And I used a paintbrush for that, and it's got the worst paintbrush marks. So I need to go over that with a roller at some point. It's just a never-ending list. And if you're a homeowner, you know what I'm talking about. There's just something to do to upkeep your home every day. You can just look around and notice. And I don't care how new or how old your house is. Like our house was built in 2007 or 2008, something like that. And there are so many things that are dated and that I look at and I'm like, oh, I'd like to replace that. I'd like to update that. But it takes time, it takes money, and by the time you get your whole house updated and modern, the end that you started with is already out of date again. It just seems like things get so dated so quickly. But I was just raised in a plain house. You know, we wasn't fancy, and as long as it worked, it was fine. We didn't go buy a stove or refrigerator just because we wanted to go from white to black or from black to stainless steel or whatever. We went and bought one when ours tore up, and we probably bought used if we could find one, but if not, we probably had to save and struggle to buy it. You know, I wasn't raised just to buy things for the looks of it. And I do look at that and think that's where we've kind of gotten off track sometimes. We just want everything to be pretty, and it don't matter if it works well or not. We want things to match, and we want everything updated, when in reality, if it works and it serves the purpose, then we should just be grateful for it and keep it and use it until it doesn't work anymore. That that little gray box that's plugged into that outlet there is our internet. So everyone was like on their phones or watching YouTube or whatever. And I didn't want to unplug that because it takes a little bit for it to get, reset, come back on, all that when you plug it back in. So I just went around this outlet and I went around it pretty neatly, didn't get paint everywhere. I hope not anyway, but it looks fine. But that's the reason I didn't take the outlet off. Normally, I probably would just take that off and paint under it, and put the face plate back on and it'd be all neat. I just didn't want to unplug the internet.
I barely do anything else. I read self-help books. I do meditation. Walks in the woods. A new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. Some days I wish I had a relationship status. Then I remember last time I ain't got time for that. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books. I do meditation. Walks in the woods. A new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. My friend says I ain't stuck. I'm too self-aware, but how else will I get any luck?
Okay, so I pulled those blinds up so that I'll be, gathered together. And so when I took them down, they wouldn't be like long and all over the place. You know what I'm talking about? But these blinds sit in a bracket and the front of that bracket pops off. You can see where it comes off. It's the same as all the other blinds in our house that I take down when I paint in a window, all that. But it would not come loose. These brackets would not pop off. And I don't know why. It's like they were just there. They had been there for a while and they were not budging. So all of us tried. Nobody could get it. Maybe I'll see if Alden can do it sometime. Get it popped loose so I can take it down. But luckily there's a little bit of a gap on each side so I could paint and the blinds wouldn't touch the paint when I sat them back down. So I just went around the bracket and all that and then painted the inside of this window. I'm assuming this window was trimmed out on the inside with the original paint of this house, the paint color that it was in the beginning. But I just wanted to go ahead and paint that the same color as the walls so it would all match. So Heather is standing here telling me how much she hates this paint color. She hates pink. What am I thinking? And I'm telling her just keep an open mind. Everyone is saying we need to add color. And I think a blush pink goes really well with grays. I love pink and gray. When I buy Lakely clothes, a lot of times I'll gravitate toward pink and gray, like pink and gray striped sleepers and stuff like that. But I love those two colors together. That was kind of my way of thinking when I picked this paint color. But she's not hating it as much now, and we are just giving it some time. Allison loves it. Lexi loves it. Like, there's a lot of people that do love it, and they're like, just keep it, please. It's so pretty, but we're going to give it some time. That's all I got to say. We're just going to give it some time. But A for effort, because we did think out of the box and choose a different paint color.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here, so come home. Why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. You got me stone.
I did put 2 coats of paint on this just because those black lines, I was afraid they were going to show through, but they didn't. I think 1 coat would have been fine. It covered really well, actually, but I did go ahead and put 2 coats on this wall. This is the next morning when it is dry. So this is what it looks like dry. And I was thinking maybe some white curtains would break up some of that pink. I was like, once I get things on the wall and the curtains up, it's not going to be as loud. Lexi and I went to Hobby Lobby, and I got her a few things for fall to decorate her house with. She's not a big decorator. Now she has Lakely, so she's really trying to start decorating for different seasons and just kind of starting some traditions there. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and I found a few pumpkins and different things that were like that pink color and white, and just tried to get some decor to kind of tie the color in a little bit better. But I'm not a decorator either. I guess that's why she's not, because I really stink at it. So I got frustrated. I was like, Allison, come here, do it. Just do it for me. But I'm just cleaning up my mess. I had some stuff on the floor and just stuff on the table, and just needed to get everything cleaned up. A mess sitting around like this smothers me, and it's just, I don't like the clutter. I'm feeling my age, because when I was younger, I could have lived and thrived in this. And now that I'm older, it just really gets on my nerves. It irritates me. Like, I get very irritable, and things just smother me when it's like this.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss, still burning, didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile. It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much so close. I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. You're not rising. You're not rising. And let me tell you what I found. Leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up.
I went ahead and hung this picture up on this wall. I had it here before, but I just wanted to go ahead and do it. I know I haven't painted this wall yet or sanded it, but this one is tricky. I should have used the painter's tape trick, but it's got the two little hooks on the back, like on each side of the frame, down toward the middle. I don't know why they just don't put a hook in the middle to hang something on. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and hang it because I'm bad to make like 50 holes in the wall. And then, I wanted to go ahead and put the holes in the wall. That way, if I got it wrong, I had all my stuff still out to patch holes up. But I got it level, got it up. I'll just take that down, sand the wall, paint it, and then hang that back up. I'm just going to leave those 2 screws in the wall because I got them right and I'll never get them right again.
So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky.
Allie, help me style this. It's all yours. I give up.
Hey, what are you talking?
Okay.
Comment down below if Mom should paint my room this color. I would really want her to. It's so pretty.
Okay, you can move anything around. Free reign. Go ahead. It's yours. All yours. Done trying. So you think it looks better with the sun or pumpkin?
It's not. It's like the pumpkin. I'm pissing at you.
Flash, stop being mean to the cat.
Poor Theo.
Like I said, I'm not a huge decorator. When I first started YouTube, I started in August, so it was kind of fall, and I went to Hobby Lobby and I spent like $200 on all this fall decor to try to, fit in the little niche of homemaking and decorating and all that, and that's just not who I am. I did have a few things fall, and of course we go really big at Christmas, and I always have, but I've not always decorated for each season. But I have the stuff, so I'm going to put it out. It is pretty. It feels all cozy and, it feels nice. It looks nice. But if I'm just being honest with you, I'm just not big on decorating for anything but Christmas, really. But here it is, and I tried to tie a little bit of pink decor in with it and all that. So Allison did help. But I just wanted to get this area cleaned and hang those curtains, see what it was going to look like, try to love it, but I don't. But, giving it a chance, just seeing what it's like. It is pretty. I'm not going to say that I hate it, but, we'll see. We'll see in days to come. Let me know what you think about it. But you'll see in a few minutes that we get a little gift from one of you guys, and I share that with you all. And then we had volleyball, so I included a little bit of that. I know some of you love it. Some of you, it's probably not your thing, so just click off. But I wanted to include some of that. Allison has had a different coach each year. So her 6th grade year, her coach, she loved her and she got really attached to her. And Allison is the type of kid that she doesn't warm up to people very easily. So she got very attached to her. And then her 7th grade year, she had a new coach. So she was just not all about her. I wasn't going to get attached to another one. Seems like every time I turn around, there's change in our little circle. And I'm not a big fan of change after having so much change, if that makes sense. But she had a new coach, wasn't going to like her, ended up loving her, did her nursery. You all probably remember Ellie Kate. So she has a little baby now. So Allison has a new coach. So her 8th grade year, she has a new coach. And I'm always afraid with a new coach that they won't see her value, that they won't see how good she really is, or that they won't see the person she is on the inside. Like I said, it's kind of hard for Allison to warm up to people and just be herself around people. So I was just afraid they wouldn't know her worth, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Her first game, she never mentioned it to me, but her first game, she went up to the ref and did the coin toss, and she is the team captain now. So she had never mentioned that to me, but she is the team captain. It just made me feel really good to see that she was chosen. So grateful that she can see who she is and she can see her worth. She can see her light shine. That's what I always want for my kids. I want their light to shine. I want them to be the best they can be for their team, for their friends, for anyone around them. I want them to always be kind. And I got to thinking about what it means to be a team captain, to lead by example, to be positive, to communicate, to teach leadership, to care for your teammates, to pray for your teammates. So last night after the game, Allison said that one of her teammates was upset, and she said, I could tell she was about to cry and she was holding it in, but she had a little issue and it really bothered Allison. She talked about it several times after she got home last night, and she worried about this girl, and she's not in her grade, but she came home with a heavy heart, and she just felt so much compassion. It just melted my heart to see that she, out of all these girls, seen that she was struggling and that she brought that home with her to pray about it. But I'm so proud of her. I'm going to include some of that in there, and I'm going to quit talking before I get emotional. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think about the wall. And if you're into volleyball, stick around. But I love you guys. Jesus loves you guys, and I will see you in the next one.
Days wishing I was someone else. Now the tables are turned and I climb right out as well.
I just got a package in the mail, so I was going to open that because it's from one of you guys. Love watching your channel, Gail, the egg tapping lady. Hang these from the stove and dishwasher and know that you'll always find your hand towels not on the floor. Love, Gail. Thank you so much. Aww. Look how cute. That is adorable. Look, it's got paw prints. Home is where someone runs and greets you. And it has paw prints. Thank you so much. I wonder if she made those. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put those up. That is so stinking cute. And then it's there. Like it snaps. See? What that means. Aww. Thank you. That is so sweet. Let me know if you made these. Comment and let me know. I love those. Thank you so much.
Attitude. Now walk off. 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 Attitude. Now walk off.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Vicious presenting.
Girl, you should wear a name tag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Let's go.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no.
Forget what?
When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important, should be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Lose control of myself, can't find you anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere, it doesn't make sense, no.
So bring it back.
'Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah.
It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sissy. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious, I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah.
It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I gotta tat it. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise I'll be relapsing. Started from the mud, I just need attraction. Started with a buck, now I tell the label match it. Yeah, I've been my own boss. I took that leap of faith, yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. I find it hard to reach you. You never say what's on your mind. Yeah, I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging around. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me?
see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I look a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phrasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, see, this is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Oh, like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, can save us, can save us.
Hey, bro, don't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me, miss, it's my first time here. Maybe you can show me out of here. I think she got something indeed. So please forgive my rudeness if I'm tripping over your time. But you look so amazing. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. And knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can. Got me saying, hey, girl, will you marry me? 2 kids in a house and live happily. I think we are so meant to be. But she says, wait, you forgot something. Every good thing comes to an end. At least it always happened to me. I'm telling you this now. You don't need to worry, 'cause I got this all down. And we get on together. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. And knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can.
Here in the waiting, wandering and fading. I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that's so
shows through the darkness. The fire burning in the night. Be a home for the world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah, I'm the only home for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah. I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open. I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke and their hearts are losing hope. Yeah, I know it's hard. I wanna be a shining light. Live a life that shows through the darkness. The fire burning in the night. Be a home for a world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah.